Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 22nd. We're going to jump right in here, Libra, and see what is going on for you. You have three cards here. You have the Soul Tribe card. It says you're attracting your soul tribe who will support you. And you have this gift card. It says someone will give you a gift or help you in some way. And you have this emotions card. It says focused on your love life instead of work. It says your emotions are getting the better of you and affecting your career. So I would keep an eye on your emotions if that is you. I don't think that's true for all of you, but there you go. You have the Sun, which is the best card in the deck. So there could be some really positive energy just coming in for you at this time. The Sun kind of makes the whole entire reading more positive. So again, that emotions card, maybe you're having positive emotions, which would be great. And this could be helping you attract just like that Soul Tribe says, it could be helping you attract positive people or people who are positive influences into your life, and I think that's a good thing. I guess it wouldn't be a Libra reading without Aries showing up as well with the Emperor. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries. This could also just be saying that you're taking action on something. Whatever it is that you're working towards. So if you are working on something new or any new ideas or whatever, this looks pretty good to me, especially with the Sun there. So you have the Sun, the Emperor, and the Justice card. Justice is you, of course. So you are also showing up in a very strong position. That puts you in a position of power and strength. Also, with the Sun there, it makes it even better. So it kind of says that like the Sun is shining on you. That the Sun is kind of got its light on you, and you could be standing out in some way. Whenever I have readings with the Sun, usually the Sun and the Star, but if you show up in the same row as the Sun, to me it's pretty much the same thing. It basically says that you should be trying to get as much attention as you possibly can. The Sun is like a spotlight, and you show up right here. So there could be a lot of positive attention available for you, but as I always say, tarot can't do anything for you. You have to do the work. So, again, I would do whatever you can to like stand out, get attention, we're talking about positive attention here. If you are looking for love, this looks amazing. This reminds me of kind of like a divinely guided or divinely blessed connection. So you could be attracting an Emperor or your Emperor into your life, or your Empress, take how it resonates. And you could be attracting a person into your life for love. It doesn't have to be an Aries. Like I said, it could just be an Emperor person. And again, with the Sun there, this kind of says that this is a blessed connection. Not only that, you also have the Four of Wands right there. So this could definitely be love coming in for you. You have the Sun, like I said, definitely paying attention to your attention. I think that something's about to turn around for you as well here, Libra. We go down to the Five of Cups to the Queen of Cups. That Five of Cups is a card of like regrets and sadness, but you have the Sun here. So I feel for some of you. I'm wondering if you are seeing something that was a blessing in disguise, because we also go this way from Justice up to the Hangman through that Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is all about gratitude, being grateful for what you do have. We'll talk about it in a minute, but not only that, this could kind of say that you are seeing that something that didn't work out for you, is kind of like a blessing, right? You could be, the Hangman says you could be becoming enlightened as to like why you had to deal with something that was like toxic or just not great, right? With the Sun card, you have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be about thinking about the past, but it's also just a card of happiness. And I'm pretty sure in your last reading as well, you have this and this, the Page of Pentacles. And I'm pretty sure in one of your last readings, I said something about kind of like embracing your inner child, being more playful, doing more of the things that you enjoy doing and maybe even enjoyed doing years ago, so that you can find fulfillment. That Six of Cups is really Six of Cups with the Sun. The Sun also has your inner child on it. This is your inner child. The wall right here is the wall that we all build up against our inner child. So, again, the card itself kind of says that you could be releasing or revealing your inner child, or letting the world see your inner child. With the Emperor, you have the Five of Pentacles again. We have these two fives here. Fives, I don't mind fives because, as I always say, to me, fives have the easiest solutions. And with the Five of Pentacles, we just have to realize that we're not stuck out in the cold. And it's really a card of not making sure that you are not calling attention to your weaknesses. The Five of Pentacles really wants us to call attention to our strengths. The Five of Cups is about being grateful for what you do have. And when you do that, you get those two cups behind you, right? With the Justice card, you have the Queen of Swords. Again, I think you are seeing something clearly. It's pretty clear to me, this right here, that you are seeing like why something happened in your life, or, you're seeing like why something went a certain way that it did, right? And so that I feel like that's what's going on here, is that you're seeing that, you're seeing something was, like why you had to go through something. It could be this right here. You have this false person. It says false person or situation, frenemies, lies, betrayal, bad intentions. You have this karmic cycle. It says repeated patterns, situations, lessons, not for you, toxic red flags, blah, blah, blah. So again, damn it. I told myself I wasn't going to do it. This camera is broken. So I'm getting a new camera today, luckily. So not for much longer, but camera 2 is down. But anyway, what I would say here is that I think that maybe you have dealt with karmic situations or karmic people, and now you're kind of like healing past it, right? You have the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands is a card of marriage, so this could have been a toxic marriage. Although the weird thing is that this looks good to me. Like part of me is wondering, like saying yes, false person, karmic cycle, not great, right? Not great cards. But I'm wondering if you are seeing that getting out of that is allowing you to get something new. Because again, you have the Sun, you have this 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. I mean, these are very good cards. So, like I always say, I read holistically. I take the whole entire reading into account. And again, there's really nothing all that bad or toxic showing up yet. That could change. But, this kind of looks like to me that you're meeting a new person, or you already have met a new person, Page of Pentacles at the end. And, this could be a new person that you're marrying. These people are celebrating on the other side of these 4 wands as well. And so there clearly is going to be some sort of celebration or happiness coming in for you. It could be a victory that you're having, and this doesn't necessarily have to do with love. It could be any type of victory that you're having. This could also be you just like setting yourself free from something in life. You have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, again, is about regrets and sadness, but he just needs to turn around and see these 2 cups. Then he'll get this bridge and this castle. But I kind of do get that feeling, like I said, of in that diagonal of you seeing that something not working out was a blessing in disguise. Why do I say that? Well, I really say it because of this right here. You have the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is the card of gratitude and luxuries. So, she is literally the card of practicing gratitude and getting something for it. So again, if the 9 of Pentacles wasn't here, I would feel like this is a much worse situation, right? But because the 9 of Pentacles is here, it really tells me that you are being grateful, with the 5 of Cups, that you are focusing on the good stuff and paying attention to what you want. You are focusing on your strengths. Again, she is focused on luxuries, good things in her life. And I feel that. So I'm not even worried about that 5 of Pentacles and that 5 of Cups, because again, I think you already have changed your mindset. I also feel like you could be focused on healing here to the 4 of Swords. Right now we have a Mercury retrograde, of course, and Mercury retrograde is always an amazing time for resting, relaxing, recovering, healing, taking care of yourself. So that 4 of Swords, really good for, whatever you're, working on yourself is what I'm trying to say. With the 4 of Wands, you have the Hangman. The Hangman is about like being in Hangman mode. You have the Hangman twice right here. Some of you could be attracting a Pisces. You have Hangman twice plus High Priestess. Take it how it resonates. Could be any sign that's coming in for you, but it could be a person who has a lot of Pisces energy in their chart. You could have a lot of Pisces energy in your chart as well. But what I would say here is that the Hangman could also say that you're getting something you've been waiting for with that 4 of Wands. I also kind of feel like you are becoming enlightened as to why you had to wait. And again, I really see this right here. This is going to sound weird, but I see this as an answer. It's almost like the universe is actually providing you with an answer for once as to like why something had to happen, or as to why you had to experience something a certain way. It's almost like that's how it's popping into my head. With the 5 of Cups, Knight of Cups, yes, I told you. Definitely Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. I think that you are seeing that if you stayed in this karmic cycle, with a past person, that you wouldn't have met your Knight in Shining Armor. So there clearly could be some sort of Knight in Shining Armor that's coming in for you here with the Knight of Cups. If you don't want love, and even if you do want love, this could be a dream. The Knight of Cups can represent something that you're dreaming of creating, or something that you've been thinking about working on for a very long period of time. And this right here could say that you are becoming enlightened as to like how you can take action on a dream, or how you can make it happen. With the 9 of Pentacles, you have the Lovers. The Lovers, of course, could represent love coming in for you, which we see a lot here. It's funny that you also have the 9 of Pentacles to Lovers. It could say that you're going from, basically single to being in a connection. So if you want love, this looks amazing. This could also represent a choice that you have to make, and I do see a choice in this reading. So I think the choice has to do with setting yourself free with that Four of Wands. And the Lovers is about being at a crossroads. It basically says you have two choices, and I always say, like, pick the new path with the Lovers. That usually leads to the best results. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this Chiron card. It says heal on it. You have this third house card. It says communication on it. Some of you could be healing a past connection with communication. This could also just be you communicating with yourself, talking to yourself, right? Or writing a letter to yourself or to your ex and burning it or something like that. So I think that any of those ideas would be good for you. I also do feel that there could be a lot of communication all of a sudden because you have the Page of Pentacles here. So if you're hoping for communication or news on something, getting the Page of Pentacles in the area of the good stuff is really good for, getting news that you've been waiting for, hearing from like a person that you've been waiting to hear from, something like that. You have the Hangman. The Hangman can represent being stuck in Hangman mode. So some of you, maybe you have felt stuck or you have been stuck in Hangman mode. And I kind of do feel different than the other Hangman in your reading. I feel this is kind of like saying that you're setting yourself free from something that's kept you stuck for a long time. It is interesting because I have seen the Hangman a lot this week, and again, Mercury goes direct, so it is possible that we've been kind of just like in Hangman mode during the retrograde, and now we're getting the enlightenment that sets us free with the Hangman. So that kind of makes sense to me. You have the High Priestess. I do feel that you could be, number one, needing to trust your intuition, but I also feel that you are very kind of like your intuition is very expansive right now. She has no roof over her head, and it kind of represents the fact that there's nothing that she can't, if she sets her mind to something, there's nothing that she can't accomplish. She is really the card of potential. She kind of represents unlimited potential. She understands like all energies that exist, and so there's like no limits to what she can accomplish. And I really feel that here, that for a lot of you, anything you can do to make sure that I would dream big is what I'm trying to spit out here, and anything that you want to accomplish, I would like multiply it by 10. Again, one of my favorite quotes of all time is from Les Brown. He says, it's better to aim high and miss than it is to aim low and hit. Meaning it's better to, go for 100x and get 10x than it is to go for, a 2x and get a 2x, right? So I think it's better to try to exceed your own expectations, and I feel this High Priestess is saying it's time for you to exceed your own expectations. You have the Queen of Cups here. Again, I kind of feel weird about this because, like, in a lot of ways, I just feel this is your energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are. I think you're just like opening your heart is what this is saying, or it's like you're becoming more heart-based. I think you could be opening your heart to love, but you could also be opening your heart to like new ideas, or you could be opening your heart to listening to your heart, right? Like sometimes I think we need to open our heart so that we can listen to our heart, so that we can, move towards something that we're trying to create or something that we want to have. And that's like the feeling that I get off of that Queen of Cups. With the Hangman, you have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a card of fulfillment and wish fulfillment. So maybe you've been waiting with the Hangman to get some sort of wish fulfillment, and now you're getting it. I think it's really important with the Nine of Cups that we match the energy of the thing that we want. So it is a card of energetic alignment, and we have to be in alignment to get something good from the Nine of Cups, right? With the Hangman, you have the Page of Pentacles. I'm wondering if there's been no movement with a new person. And so the Knight of Pentacles could say that there's interest between you and another person, but the Knight of Pentacles is like someone who's being too cautious or who's moving too slowly. So if you're interested in a person, this could represent you needing to make a move, or you needing to do something to make a move. So I would definitely make some sort of move here, or I would do something with that Knight of Pentacles. I also feel that if you are, again, working towards a dream with the High Priestess, something that's requiring you to dream big, something that has a lot of potential, the Knight of Pentacles says that it's time to start planting seeds. And you even have, this card here, the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card of studiousness, and it's a card of like learning how to do something. So if the thing that's holding you back with the Knight of Pentacles is not knowing how to do something, it basically just says learn, and you'll set yourself free. But you do have the Chariot here. The Chariot says where there's a will, there's a way, and it's card of a victory. It's showing up in the good stuff. So I do feel like you are going to do something. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Three of Cups. This is like a harvest. These three ladies are celebrating a harvest in their life. And so I feel like your heart is kind of like trying to guide you towards a harvest in your life. I also feel that this could be kind of like love coming in for you. Could be a Leo coming in for you as well. But what I feel here is that it's kind of like a reunion, but not as in a past person necessarily. I think it could be like a past life connection or something like that. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Virgo card. It says you are good enough. You have this first quarter moon. It says your commitment is being tested. I think your commitment to your ideas is being tested. It's like the universe is saying, are you really going to like put in the work to dream big with that high priestess and accomplish something great? Or are you going to give up on something? And, the good news is it's coming up in the good stuff. So it looks to me like you have committed to something. You have the Chariot. The Chariot is about a victory. Chariot is also as above, so below. He has these stars in his canopy, these moons on his shoulders here, and it kind of really represents him, bringing something down to earth, manifesting something that he wants to manifest here on earth so that he can be successful. So I feel like this is about manifesting something. I do feel like there is a victory coming in for you with the Chariot. I also feel that for some of you, that this could be you taking control in your life, and it is a card of like hard control. Like the Chariot is about really grabbing onto the reins and making things happen. And so I feel like you are taking much more control over the things that you are working on or towards with the Page of Pentacles, but also the Knight of Pentacles as well. The Page of Pentacles is like a card of good news. So I do feel like there could be good news or something positive coming in for you with the Page of Pentacles. On top of that, I do feel this could be communication from a new person. So like we already said, if clearly there's like a new connection coming in for you here, Lovers, Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, the Sun. I think it's going to be something that makes you very happy. But again, I think there needs to be communication. You have the Four Swords. Yeah, amazing time to like rest, relax, recover, and to take care of yourself, especially with the retrograde. So anything you can do to heal yourself would be a good idea with that energy. But let's see. With the Four Swords, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, card of expansion, growth, and a card of your ships coming in. So especially in the good stuff. Normally with the Three of Wands, sorry, I think I said Three of Swords, but normally with the Three of Wands, I would say, what are you waiting for? It's like a card of needing to get out onto those boats and go on an adventure. But here, this would tell me that it's almost like this is a return of energy. Four Swords could be you like meditating, resting, relaxing, recovering. You've been putting energy out, but it could be more energetically, just like in your head. And the Three of Wands is kind of like an energetic return. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be getting or experiencing some sort of return in your life. But it's like energy that's returning to you. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles. Basically, the universe saying I meant what I said. There's clearly a new person coming in for you. Could be an earth sign coming in for you as well. I mean, you basically have everything here. So, really, it could be any sign. But I feel like this person is coming, bringing news to you or delivering news to you. I think that it's going to be something that makes you very happy as well. So, if you are attracting a new person, I think this is something that's going to bring a lot of happiness and joy into your life. With the Chariot, you have the Four Swords. Yeah, again, another card of like resting, relaxing, recovering. I almost feel like the universe is preparing you. And now that we're at the end of the reading, I kind of feel like that's what this reading is about. I feel like the universe is preparing you for something, for like a big move, with that Chariot card. That doesn't have to be like a physical move. It could be you like starting a business or starting a relationship that leads to marriage with the Four of Wands. Yeah, your first card here is this achievement card. So I feel like there are big achievements coming in for you, and there could be a big win coming in for you as well with this achievement card. I see a lot of success here, Libra, whatever you're working on. You have the submission card. Yeah, this card, it's kind of, I can't switch, I broke my second camera. I don't know if I said that already, so sorry, I can't switch and show you, but this right here, it's like a bird and that cage door is open, and so I always say this card kind of reminds me of the Eight of Swords. It basically says you're free, but you don't think you're free, so you need to set yourself free, and there you go. Next, you have this escape card. Chariot is like escaping the city and he's leaving that city behind him behind. It's a card of setting yourself apart. And I'm wondering if this, there is a Chariot here. And so I'm wondering if this is really just more talking about you doing things to set yourself apart. Again, I think you're being prepared for something like a big opportunity or, a big, event in your life or a big move. And, I think this is part of that big move. I don't really feel like you're escaping something necessarily. I don't necessarily think there's anything to escape. I think it's more just saying you're setting yourself free. You have this Fortune card. This is Leo. Definitely could be attracting a Leo as well. in your life, but this card kind of looks like the sun, but it just says fortune on it, and I do feel there are good, great fortunes coming in for you. It's like you're improving your financial situation. I think that you're learning how to improve your financial situation. Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles twice. That would be like educating yourself on how to improve your finances, how to make more money. So it doesn't necessarily say like, oh, you're going to make more money magically, right? You have to do something for it. So I would make sure to like learn as much as you can. You have this concentration card. I feel like your concentration is returning. I mean, 4 swords twice. And we also see the Queen of Swords at the beginning of the reading. I almost feel like you are feeling, like I said, I'm wondering if the retrograde kind of took you out and now you're getting back to yourself and you're able to concentrate more. You're able to make better decisions, right? So this looks really, really good here, Libra. I think, again, the universe is preparing you for something. And so there you go. Thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.